Hi writers, I am so excited for you. If you are watching this video, it means that you are in the drafting process of writing your story. And that is one of the most fun times of writing. You've done your pre-writing, you know what your story is going to be about, and you are just writing. Is that right? Get it? Oh, Mrs. Wingers, you're so funny. Okay, so today we're going to talk about spelling. Spelling isn't always everyone's favorite thing to talk about, but it's just something we need to do. So let me tell you a little bit about me and my spelling life, or just my life in general. I make a ton of mistakes. And if you have been one of my students, if you're one of my students now, you know I talk about that all the time. I make so many mistakes all the time. And because I have a growth mindset, I understand that mistakes are ways that help me grow. So I don't look at a mistake and say, oh, I can't do it. It means I'm not smart. I'm just going to stop. I make a mistake and say, this is an opportunity to learn something new. So when we think about spelling and spelling mistakes, it shouldn't be something that makes you stop and get stuck. It should be something that you know needs to be fixed, but you don't let it end your writing piece. Okay? So right now I'm going to show you my writing journal. I'm just going to flip you through some pages to show what I do when I get to a word that I don't know how to spell. So here's my writing journal from a few years ago, and I just want to show you, I went through and I flagged some words, some pages, where definitely I always spell this word wrong. But do you see what I did? I underlined it and I put a little SP question mark. Go to the next one. Here, coffee, I circled it and I found the right spelling and I circled it cotton. So as I was looking to show you some misspelled words in my writing journal, it was pretty obvious because I circle words when I'm not sure if I spelled them right. Why do you circle words if you think you spelled it wrong, Mrs. Wingers? Why do you write it incorrectly in the first place? Great question, Mrs. Wingers. Well, if I were to stop every time I wasn't sure how to spell a word, I would never get anything done. I would be so caught up in my head thinking, oh, everything has to be perfect, and I have to write everything correctly, and I can't make any mistakes. And I would just never write. But here's the good news. Because you're in the drafting process means it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, this is the time in drafting, just get everything out. Spell words wrong, it's fine. A little bit later, you're going to go back and revise. So if you come to a word that you want to use and you have it in your head and you're not sure how to get it out, you're not sure how to spell it, just try your best. Sound it out. I know you have spelling strategies. Chunk it up, right? Clap out the syllables, try to spell the syllables, make your best guess spelling, and give it a circle so that you know to come back and check on it later. Don't waste your time really spending so much time trying to remember or figure out exactly how to spell a word. Circle it, come back to it later, because you want to get all of your ideas out. Now, another thing you could do is if you think you're really close and you're pretty sure you know how to spell it, but you're just not sure, is you could try a few different spellings and check the one that looks right. Let me show you some places where I did that in my writer's journal. So here on this page, you can see that I wanted to write the word biodegrade, but I really wasn't sure how to spell it. But I thought I could give it a shot, and I thought maybe I could guess. So what I did is I wrote it 3 different ways that I thought it might be, and then I circled the one that I thought was the closest. I did the same thing down here trying to spell garbage. So I spelt it G-A-R-B-A-J first, and that didn't look right. G-A-R-B-E-G-E, It didn't look right again. G-E-R-B-A-G-E. None of those looked right, so I didn't spell it. I knew I would come back and fix it up later. So one of the things you might want to try is if you get to a word and you're not sure how to spell it, but you're pretty sure you can get close, try to write it a few different ways and see which one feels correct or it looks the most correct, and then circle that one. The point I'm trying to make with all of this is to tell you, don't get stuck on your spelling during drafting. Drafting is the time where you have your idea and you just try to get it out all on the paper. Don't let yourself get stuck on a word. Just give it your best shot, put a circle around it, and come back to it later. Okay? Have a great time drafting. See you later.